evils in Scotland, for the evils in Scotland. And it came to pass, after he had eaten bread, after he had drunk, that he saddled him the ass, to wit, for the prophet whom had brought back. And when he was gone, a lion met him by the way, and slew him, and his carcass was cast in the way. And the ass stood by it, the lion also stood by the carcass. And behold, men passed by it, and saw, standing by the carcass, and they came and told it in the city where the old prophet dwelt. And when the prophet that brought him back from the way heard thereof, he said, Is it the man of God, who is disobedient unto the word of the Lord? Therefore the Lord hath delivered him unto the lion, which hath torn him and slain him, according to the word, which I imagine it's the Lord delivering him unto the devil, which hath torn him and slain him, according to the word of the Lord, which he spake unto him, according to the word of the Lord, which he spake unto him. And he spake to his sons, saying, Saddle me the ass. And they saddled him. And he went and found his carcass cast in the way, and the ass and the lion standing by the carcass. The lion had not eaten the carcass, nor torn the ass. The lion had not eaten the carcass, nor torn the ass. Okay. Does the Lord want me to read the whole of that? Want me to read the whole of that, Lord? Yes, okay, alright. So I will, okay. The prophet's burial. And the prophet took up the carcass of the man of God, and laid it upon the ass, and brought it back. And the old prophet came to the city, to mourn and bury him. And he laid his carcass, his own grave, and they mourned over him, saying, Alas, my brother, alas, my brother. And it came to pass, after he had buried him, that he spake to his sons, saying, When I am dead, then bury me in the sepulchre, and bury me in the sepulchre wherein the man of God is buried, wherein the man of God is buried. Lay my bones beside his bones. For the saying which he cried by the word of the Lord against the altar in Bethel, for the word by the word of the Lord which he said against the altar in Bethel, which he cried by the word of the Lord against the altar in Bethel, which he cried by the word of the Lord against the altar in Bethel, and against all the houses of the high places which are in the cities of Samaria, shall surely come to pass. Jeroboam continues to sin. Jeroboam continues to sin. After this thing, Jeroboam returned not from his evil way, but made again of the lowest of the people priests of the high places, whosoever would. He consecrated them, and he became one of the priests of the high places. And this thing became sin unto the house of Jeroboam, even to cut it off, and to destroy it from the face of the earth. The illness of Jeroboam's son. The illness of Jeroboam's son. At that time Abijah, the son of Jeroboam, fell sick. And Jeroboam said to his wife, Arise, I pray thee, and disguise thyself, that thou be not known, be the wife of Jeroboam, and get thee to Shiloh. Behold, there is Ahijah the prophet, which told me that I should be king over this people. And take with thee 10 loaves, and cracknels, and a crust of honey, to manipulate, and go to him. He shall tell thee what shall become of the child. He shall tell thee what shall become of the child. And Jeroboam's wife then did so. And Jeroboam's wife then did so, and arose, and went to Shiloh, and came to the house of Ahijah, But Ahijah could not see, for his eyes were set by reason of his age. And the Lord said unto Ahijah, Behold, the wife of Jeroboam cometh to ask a thing of thee for her son, for he is sick. Thus and thus shalt thou say unto her, for it shall be, when she cometh in, that she feign herself to be another woman. Then it was so,